welcome back to Spring into Math 7. I'm Mrs. Campbell, and today we're going to be talking about interpreting data from a population. Let's get started. Let's get started right away with an example. Martha wants to take a survey of students' favorite sports. A sample of the population would include a random sample of the student population in Martha's school. A good strategy would be to randomly select students using dice or a random number generator as they walk into an all-school assembly. This survey was done in a tally format, and below are the results of Martha's survey. If you need to, go ahead and pause your video and take a look at this closely. You can see the sport baseball, basketball has 17, football, 14, soccer, 28, and so on and so forth, all the way down to fencing with 2 people. Okay, so when we look at data from a random sample, we can make conclusions as to what the entire population would most likely prefer. This is called making inferences, and it's important to understand how to do this. So what are some of the inferences we can make about the data in Martha's survey? Well, after looking at that chart, if you paused it, you would have been able to see that the top 2 sports that students like to play the most are baseball and soccer. 2, the sports students like to play the least is fencing. And 3, students like to play volleyball and swim just about the same. Okay, so here's another form of recording data. It's in a table format. Below is data collected from 2 random samples of 100 students regarding students' school lunch preference. What inferences can be made based on the results? Again, if you need to pause your video and take a look at the data, feel free. Okay, so since these were 2 separate surveys, it's pretty clear that pizza is the #1 choice of the students. You can see that there. Even though the numbers are a little bit different, they're clearly way above the rest. Look at the results for hamburgers and tacos. There's not much of a difference between the 2 in either survey. So students don't seem to have much of a preference for hamburgers to tacos. Lastly, it seems that these 2 surveys must indeed be random, since their results are quite so similar, and they are in fact similar. These surveys must be a good representation of the whole population. All right, guys, that does it for this quick lesson. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.